This is fantastic. I wish I had time to study this bizarre dimension.
Okay, go back to Loot Belay and chat with peoples about this place. If they have anything to say, anyways.
Need some help? What's got you so occupied in the palace? Oh, don't tell me you're finding the harems more compelling than killing demons. That would be out of character for one such as yourself. Geglash is an imposing warrior, but he's never been able to back down from a fight. One of these days, his pride will be the death of him.
Good evening. Geglash is a fool who would fight his own shadow if he could. Fighting's all he ever thinks about. I understand that you've been talking to Jaren. Well, if so, then you're the first in a long while. Since the trouble began, actually. Do us a favor and try to find out what's got Jaren so edgy all the time.
Hello. There was an Eastern mage, a Vigerai, I believe, who visited me almost a year ago. He was very interested in the history of this site, and he seemed particularly fascinated with the palace architecture. I gave him a tour. When he found the ancient seals over a passageway in the cellar, he became very agitated. He asked for some time alone to study them, and I granted it. Shortly after, he left with no further word, and I never saw him again. Odd, don't you think? When you arrived, Wariv's caravan had been long overdue.
Okay, I think I talked to him about that already.
Good evening. Fate is like a caged gorilla. It will pelt you with dung if you mock it. Jaren has his father's...
Yep, okay.
Hello. Huh? The horizon is always out of reach. You should know that. Oh, a horizon. Oh, I see. Yes, well, he was insane. Yeah, brilliant, yes, but total lunatic. Oh, I have great faith in Graves. He seems to have things well in hand.
Good to see you. I talked at length with Wariv as we crossed the desert from Kandurus. He has many fascinating tales of the dangers of the desert. His experience may be useful to you. I've been thinking about the problems in Jaren's palace. Perhaps this has occurred to you as well. If those cellar passageways lead to the arcane sanctuary, then that is where the demons came from. Horizon's haven must have been breached.
Good evening. Graze is a fine warrior and leader, but in his heart he will always be a mercenary for hire. I cannot be loyal to those who have no loyalty to themselves. Even a sanctuary such as Horizon's can be breached by the tentacles of evil. Such a haven could have become a chamber of unspeakable horrors. Be wary of what you may unleash.
Hello. So, now that you're such a pal of Jaren, why don't you ask him if I can set sail one of these days? I'm running out of patience. My ship is the only way east from here. Still, Lord Jaren tells me that I may not leave until the current crisis is over.
Good evening. I've got no time for old alchemists. Lysander would be completely useless in a real fight. All my years of brawling, of pummeling both the unsuspecting and the deserving, have yielded two insights. You can either fight, or you can run. All other strategies are variations of these.
Good evening. This public house used to be quite lively, until this plague of evil. Luckily, I've managed to save away a tidy nest egg. Unfortunately, I couldn't save everything I cared for. So you've been in the palace, have you? Tell me, why does Jaren keep that place locked up so tight?
Good evening. Elzix is a sly one, I'll give him that. Of course, I am certain that you will find the information you need when you find Horizon's journal. I suggest you find it quickly, for Diablo may be getting closer to freeing his brother as we speak.
Alright, back to the place. Yeah. Alright, so it's in one of these 4 directions. I'm sure I picked a bad direction. I'm really hoping it's not in this direction. Well, okay, I partially hope it's in this direction, since otherwise that means I basically wasted my time. Go, please. Place is so much more. This area is a lot more useful when I play as my barbarian, because I can just leap across all this shit. Think about it, I don't think I've ever gone through a run as a sorceress before. Or most of the other classes now that I think about it. I've usually played either Necromancer or Barbarian. Yeah, at least in Diablo 3 I played as at least each of the classes at least once. Oh, I went the right way? Crazy. And he's down.
He was not Horizon. He was a deluded fool who got too close to true power.
Eisenhardt's case. Well, it's higher armor than what I got. 40 defense, magic damage. Good stuff. Oh, that's actually better. Never mind.
Seekers of the tomb of Tal Rasha will find it through the portal. But know that the glowing glyphs recorded here in my arcane sanctuary are the signs of the 6 false tombs. The missing 7th sign marks the tomb of Tal Rasha. Of the Herodrum, he might be called the Foremost. It was a shining but brief moment for the mage clans when they set aside their differences and worked together against the common enemy. The Horadrim relentlessly pursued the three across the desolate empires of the east and even into the uncharted lands of the west, leaving the Archangel Tyrael's hands unblemished. Presuming the three to be vanquished, the Horadrim's unstable fellowship began to dissipate. Abandoning their sacred charge to safeguard the three soul stones, the disparate mage clans began to squabble amongst each other over petty differences. Their conflicts not only dissolved their brotherhood, but strengthened the evils which they had buried beneath the cold earth.
Just tell me... Yep. I remember in older versions, it did not tell you, so you had to write this shit down. Not that it's difficult, because this thing actually has all the symbols on it anyway, so you can figure it out. You know, until you put the portal there, and it makes it a little more difficult to see a couple of them. Until you look at that one anyways. Alright, let's go back to Luca Lane. We're at the final part of Act 2. I pretty much played through the entirety of Act 2 in like one sitting.
Unbelievable. The harem girls are dead? The palace guards have been fighting off demons from the cellar? How could that happen without my knowledge? So, Horizon's been dead for some time. I take it you at least found what you were looking for. Good day. Unbelievable. So, Horizon...
Okay.
Hi there. News of the tragedy in the palace is spreading fast. How awful. And to think, this whole time I thought Jaren and his guards were in there playing with the harem girls. News of the tragedy in the... You make me long for the days of glory, when I had both hands, both eyes, and more of a foot.
Good day. I thank you for your heroic aid. I'm also glad that you found something you were looking for. The journal should help you find the true tomb of Rasha. Hopefully there is still time to get there before Diablo. Go now, and good luck. The demonic force that was emanating from the corrupted sanctuary has dissipated. I thank you greatly for your help. Now we can look to rebuilding our lives. All will be for nothing, though, if you do not stop the greater evil which is rapidly gaining ground.
Good day. Well, the news going around town is very unsettling. Apparently, we were in more danger than anyone thought. Good work, friend. You may have saved all our skins. I guess you'll be heading to the tombs now. I hear that they're in the deepest desert regions. Be very careful, my friend. I think I've seen enough recently.
Okay, it's just the same as he said before. I was curious. Okay, talk to you, the other two, the people in the middle, all that good stuff.
Good day. So, now we know Jaren's little secret. Well, I guess I can see why he wanted me to stay, though. I'm just glad it didn't come to that. Now he tells me to wait some more, in case you need to get out of here. Well, for you, I'll do it. Maybe they'll mention me in the epic ballads, eh? Well, you've got what you're after. I'll get a move on before it's too late.
In here...
Yes? Ha! I wish Jaren would have let me in the palace. I would have saved those girls and kicked demon ass back to the fire pits of hell. The way I see it, well, it's all pretty blurry.
Good day. You're more the hero than I could have dreamed. Perhaps there is hope for us after all.
Oh, just in the summer? Okay.
Approach and let's trade. You have found Horizon's journal. Excellent. But I must caution you. The mark of the true tomb of Tal Rasha is sought, if not already known, by Diablo. I needn't elaborate on the implications of that. Larger forces are moving inexorably towards us. You must now make haste to the tombs.
Ah. Judging from what I understand, I missed one thing of dialogue. From when you see the summoner but don't kill him. He mentions that it was the guy that he talked with before, same with Jaren, and that he said that he fought Diablo, marking him as basically the mage from Diablo 1. Once again, I forgot his name. I know his and the Rogues have an official name. The Rogue changed her name to Bloodraven after she joined Andariel. So, but I completely forgot what her name was.
Blessings to you. Faith is stronger than any armor. The shield will protect the body, but faith will strengthen the courageous heart. I feel no pity for that would-be summoner. His terrible ambition for demonic power was his undoing. You merely hastened the inevitable.
Out of curiosity, you have anything that increases dex, perhaps? That'd be quite nice. 51. No? Not at all? Okay. Damn. Really hoping for that. His dex is still at 49. Looks like he's gonna gain a level very, very shortly. He better get enough to be able to use that. Oh, right, I probably should have looked at weapons, too. On the off chance that she has a spear that does ice damage. No. Okay, I'm not that lucky. Anything that would slow down Duriel a little bit would be greatly appreciated. Since he's like the... Oh, I'm at the max. Crazy. Oh, I didn't... Oh, wait, talk to Kane and
Stay a
first,
while
and then
listen.
check Drogden.
You must move quickly now, friend, for Diablo is undoubtedly close to finding what he seeks. Find the tomb of Tal Rasha before he frees the Lord of Destruction. I hope that this false summoner found peace in death. Unfortunately, it is more likely that he will be dragged down into hell by the demons he was bound to. Let this be a lesson to you. Demonic magic is a quick path, but its powers are seductive and deadly.
There's nothing the right portion can't cure. Horizon's urinal? Oh, journal. Yes, well, glad you found it. Such a shame about those poor harem girls, huh? I shall miss them deeply. I mean, their conversations, of course. Such is always the fate of those who meddle with evil.
Okay, what level am I again? 19? Yeah, I'm not going to hit 24 before I get to Duriel. I'm at least going to go visit one of the tombs. See if there's actually anything worthwhile in it. I know each of them has a... Two skeleton mastery. I lost track of what I was saying. They each have a big chest in them for nice stuff, and a rare and a unique monster in them. So it's worth going in there just to beat them up. But I'm not going through all 6 because that would take way too goddamn long. Okay. You gain some dex. Hell yeah! Good, good. Oh, damn it. You guys done over there? Okay, so...
Put that to good use.
It says it's higher damage. Technically it isn't. But it does poison, which can help. Fast attack speed's good too. Let's head back to town so I can at least get that big thing out of my inventory. Just sell it.
Good day.
Doesn't sell for very much, I suppose. Whatever. Okay, Back in. Okay. Let's see, we're looking for square. I'll just take one of the tombs right next to it so I don't forget. Let's see, this one is triangle. Just make sure that there's not one down here, because I don't need to go all the way around just to find that I've screwed. Yep. That one. Because I don't. Ah! Down here. Okay, cool. Okay, stuff down here. All the enemies down here are still giving good amounts of experience points, so it's a good way of leveling up in this area if need be. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. The more levels, the better. Not that I'm going to stop playing and then reset the entire area. I'm not going to grind if I can help it. Golem, no. Rude. Peace. That might help, actually. Golem Mastery. Where's that head? That might actually help me out more than I think. Because what I need to do is make my Golem a lot tankier. Since pretty much all my other guys are just going to die in one hit anyways from Duriel. There's nothing I can do about that. My Golem might be able to survive a couple of hits, and if I can just keep resummoning them over and over again, and just keep Iron Maiden on Duriel, I should be able to kill him that way. Because I can't raise back up my skeletons if they die during the fight. Circle. I don't even expect my mercenary to really survive. If he does, then cool. I'm not expecting a miracle off of that. Okay, there's the real tomb. Whoop. Let's clear out what we can for right now. We'll be able to gain at least one level before reaching him. Cool. Alrighty. Yep, I was going to say, there might be a few enemies left over in that area. Alright, so that's our tomb right there. Yeah, this place is great for leveling up. There's so many enemies all over the place, and you can quickly get through here. Let's see, real tomb's right there, so we're gonna go visit this one first, just to at least do one of them, because why not? God, finesses and four is bad shit for me. Grand Scepter, you say? A light belt, you say? Oh ho. What are we looking at here? Arctic binding. Cold resist. I mean, that's good defense. Cold resist is quite nice. Not gonna make me... Yes. It's the only thing holding me back for that thing. Granted, now I think about it, the cold resist does not help against Duriel at all. It doesn't reduce damage from his stupid aura. So that's probably not going to really help me out too much. Nice, though. yeah. Yeah. Oh, one of my dudes died. Tempted to see what that thing is. Oh, I forgot that had 2 sockets, huh? Right, shields, right. Yeah, those are specifically for resistances, which doesn't really help me too much. Oh god, wasn't paying attention, I was looking at the map too much. I was trying to figure out which areas haven't I visited yet. Nothing of any real interest in here. Oh, I should probably restock on my potion. Like, sure. I should gain one more level before I hit him, because I have one more of these things to just go through. Then I'll be 21. I'm gonna visit town real quick just to get rid of this junk.
Good day.
Yeah. Oh, that's stash. Duh. I thought it was a shop. I thought I click on Para. 4,000. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna be needing that back soonish. So, you know, nothing about ice damage or anything. Wait, couldn't I just make one? Something like this. Some 17, 15 to 23, 35, 54. Oh, it's a slow attack speed though. Something like that, maybe. 9 to 20, very fast attack speed. 9 to 20, huh? I can make one. Ah, damn. No. Like that, maybe. I don't see any of these others. Helping out too much. Okay. I think I could put on my shield. 15, 18 defense. 12 defense. I can take damage for. Okay, I was curious. Alright. Let's give this a shot. I kind of want fast attack speed on him, so... He has... Yeah, he has 50 dex. 40 strength, 50 dex. Yes, he definitely fits that.
I'll put that to good use.
Okay, keeping that in there is not a good idea right now, but that could help out. Since he's going... I don't know how long he's going to survive. Like, I mean, I could switch it back after that because cold damage doesn't really help me outside of this. Okay. Oh god. I saw better potions than that. Never mind. Jeez. Look at all this shit. That room is a clusterfuck. Skeletons, please get out of the doorway. Please. Guys, you're making this worse. Come on. Oh, let's save that for a moment. So I find the tomb. That's certainly better than this one. I'm constantly going the wrong way, it seems. Okay, that's slightly useful. I can hold that in there for now. Oh, my golem's dead. Shit. Minions were... Oh, god damn it. Guys. Oh, god. So they would have broken through by now. It definitely did not go as well as I was hoping. So it's now on this side, of course. Wait, I keep trying to cast it on my own guys. Right, this clusterfuck room that I just ran past. That's what I should be doing. So I'm just standing there and doing nothing. Was that it? No. What's this? Ah! Mages! The mages refuse to let anybody else in. More points into corpse explosion. It's definitely funny. Because then the explosions will be large enough to kill pretty much everything in the range. Unfortunately, it's not that terribly strong. Not yet, anyways. We're focusing on my minions at this moment for that. Okay, I went pretty much the exact opposite direction. It's in this area over here. Oh. Because I found a skill shrine. Oh my god. The mages... Okay, come on, mages. Thank you. Mages are having all kinds of issues with not letting my other minions get in on the fray. Found it. We are now here. Okay. So, first off, go visit town. We need to take care of a few things. Go in here. Go here for now. It's better than that, so I can just junk that. Let's store this for now. Sit over here just to give me a little bit of resistances, whether that's going to help or not, I don't know. Alright, we just needed that thingy. I can just sell that. I don't really care that much about that.
Hello.
I don't really care for that. I'm just saving space at this point. You got anything cool for me before I go in there? Here's 3 skeletal mage. Iron Maiden, skeletal mage, energy, curse explosion. Tree ray skeleton. I already have that. Nothing else of remote interest on that one. Just wanted to go on mastery. As neat as that could be, I kind of wanted more to that. Oh well. Did I sell that head on accident? Wait, what happened to that head I picked up? Oops, there goes some of my skeletons. Didn't I pick up a head that had Golem Mastery? I could have sworn I did.
Excellent. You have a Horodric staff. Carry it with you into Tal Rasha's tomb. Find within the tomb the chamber whose floor is inset with the circle of 7 symbols. Place the staff into the receptacle you find there. That will open the secret passage into Tal Rasha's burial chamber. But be prepared for a fight. You'll likely have to kill Tal Rasha to destroy Baal.
Okay. I thought I had that Golem Mastery thing with me, but I might have accidentally junked it. Or something. Without paying attention. Shit. That sucks. Oh well. That's my own damn fault. Right, town portal's over here. Okay, so what we need to do is set some more stuff on here. So, okay, so I can't use F9 on that one. I can use F1. F1 and F2. These will be the 2 big major ones right now. But in the meantime... Okay. I'll need to cast that immediately when we get in there. But first things first, let's get that skill shrine up. Man, that's on the other end, isn't it? Well, hopefully it lasts long enough for me to make good use of it in the fight. Because I'll just make it'll make my skeleton stronger and my Golem Mastery better. Make my Golem much better and more tankier. You know, assuming that, you know, Duriel doesn't just immediately instant start killing my minions almost immediately. That'd make me very, very sad. I also need to remember to cast the town portal before I go in there. Just in case I die. Which, you know, is very possible. This is just a strategy that I'm thinking of trying. There's no guarantees it'll work, unfortunately. I'm just hoping that I can use it to kill him much faster. Can I cast more skellies? Yes, I can get a 7th on top of this. Alright, make good use of the corpses that are over there. Mage? No. We'll have to make do with what mages we got. Okay. Hopefully Dariel doesn't immediately gun it for me. I probably should have done this before, so I didn't waste time on this. Let me in! Yay! That worked perfectly! My poor Skelly's died, but okay. Golem managed to save the day.
Greetings. I thank you for my freedom, but I did expect you earlier. I am the Archangel Tyrael. I came here to prevent Diablo from freeing his brother Baal, but I have failed. Now terror and destruction roam free throughout your world. Even now, they head towards the eastern capital of Kurast, to the very heart of the Zakarum Temple. There they hope to find their eldest brother, Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred, who was imprisoned there ages ago. If the three prime evils unite, they will be invincible. Though it is unclear as to what their aims are, it is certain that they must be stopped at all costs. I am broken, and the energies that tie me to this world are diminishing rapidly. You must take up this quest and prevent the three brothers from reuniting. You must cross the sea and search for Diablo and Baal in Kurast. Now, hurry, mortal. Time is running out for all of us.
Alright, let's talk to all the peoples.
Ahoy, mate. Grays seems to be a dependable fellow. I hope he can handle it if those things... Jaren tells me I should take you east to Kurast. I haven't been there for several years, but rumor has it things are pretty grim.
Greetings. You have proven to be the greatest of heroes, and I am honored to call you friend. Thank you for bringing peace to our lives again. Good day. You have proven to be the...
Huh? You're an inspiration and such a hero that it makes me look twice as bad. You're okay. Hey, just save some glory for us little guys, huh?
This is a serious setback. It is most unfortunate that Rasha has been consumed by Baal's destructive influence. There are many secrets known to the Haradrim which could be used by Baal against us. You must travel east by sea to Kurast and stop Diablo and Baal before they free their eldest brother Mephisto. The lands of the Eastern Empire are not the same as they used to be. There's been little word for some time. Speed is of the essence. Go quickly, my friend. May the fates smile on you.
Yes, citizen. I've heard that your foe got away from you this time. Well, look at it this way. You've got the demons on the run. If you're going to be leaving, then, well, thanks for your help.
What you need? I heard that Diablo has managed to best you, at least for the time being. I hope you catch up with him soon, and send him back to hell for good.
I'm sorry things didn't turn out as you had hoped. Go and remember us fondly. You know, you bothered me far less than most.
This is terrible news. Baal is in possession of one of mankind's most powerful mages, and the Lord of Terror guides his path. They must be stopped, for I am sure they mean to free their elder brother Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred, who lies imprisoned under the corrupted city of Kurast. I fear you are walking into a great evil, but your faith can save you. May you walk in the light always.
The Archangel Tyrael was the one who gave the Soul Stones to the Horodrum 260 years ago. It is highly unusual for the forces of heaven to so directly interfere with man's destiny, but Tyrael was said to act of his own volition. We have never been able to discern why. Perhaps he goes against the consensus of heaven because he doubts our ability to defend ourselves. Or perhaps he sees more threat than his peers. Where the actions of hell often seem straightforwardly bent on destruction, the motives of heaven are unfathomable. Now make haste. Both Diablo and Baal must be stopped before they join with their brother Mephisto. If the three prime evils unite once again, the world as we know it will be no more. Yes?
It is an honor
Alright,
to
let's see what we
serve
got. 54, That could be potentially better than what I got. 21 versus 36. Most no enhanced defense. Cold and poison resist. Cold and poison resist. Yeah, this is just straight up better, isn't it? Frost Nova versus Charge Bolt. Yeah, sure. Oh, I probably... whatever. Alright, Dex, Poison Resist, Mana. That's slightly better. I'm just gonna go with that. Okay, Warrior's right down here.
Never fear, my friend. You did the best you could. I suspect that Diablo and Baal are now heading east towards Kurast. You will find them. I know you will.
You have done very well. Few could have come this far, let alone discover the true tomb of Tal Rasha. Unfortunately, I hear that Diablo and Baal have eluded your grasp. This is most unfortunate. If you wish to travel east, I have authorized Mashif to give you passage by sea. I imagine he should be very anxious to leave by now. Good luck on your quest, and thank you again for saving my beloved city. You will always be welcome in Lut Gholein, my friend.
Jaren tells me I should take you east to Kurast. I haven't been there for several.
Oh, he already told me that. Alright, let's sail east.